me to speak here tonight. I'd also like to thank Anton. Fellow students, for those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Jansen, and I am currently a senator in Whitewater student government. And as a senator in WSG over the past few years, I have been witness to representation that has been disengaged from the student body population. In spite of this reality, I come before you tonight in the spirit of unity, with a heart that heeds to a strident call for your commitment and your support. We live in trying times, times of challenge and times of change. We face, apparently it's 2 a.m. in the morning. We face an economic recession, a federal budget deficit of trillions of dollars, a $5.8 billion state budget deficit, all of which may have an adverse effect on funding for tuition and financial aid. But you don't need me to tell you the enormity of the challenges that we face. You face them each and every single day. Many people in this room are working 1, 2, 3 jobs each and every single week just to try to pay for their education. Now, due to deficit spending, our government will begin prioritizing their commitments. At stake is a commitment to increase funding for education, protection of student rights, the strengthening of the UW System Diversity Plan, and an end to discrimination and inequality in our education system. Now, the role of Whitewater student government is to be an effective voice for students in all issues, both state and local. Its role is not only to represent some of its students, but all of its students, to unite and empower students through outreach, and to defend and protect student rights. As of today, it is my belief that Whitewater student government isn't able to best fulfill its principal duties. WSG cannot be an effective voice for students without a unified form of state representation. It can't represent all students at this university when budget decisions are made by an ideological few, nor can it be representative of all students when they mockingly ask me why diversity is important, as if it's somehow solidifying their opposition to diversity. It can't be representative of all students when the only member of student government willing to serve on the Affirmative Action Committee is a black senator that happens to be me. Our government cannot unite and empower students when it acts as if it's somehow some kind of an elite rather than the humble servants of the people. WSG cannot protect and defend student rights against unnecessary Board of Regents policies and university sanctions when it has little to no ability to affect change on the statewide level. Now, if you disagree with the direction that WSG is taking, if you feel that you personally that WSG should be contacting you and should be reaching out to many members of this campus, even members who don't make up the majority of the campus. If you believe that we're going in the wrong direction, I would say to you tonight that there is a solution, and the solution is each and every single one of you. I have presented legislation to the Senate that would bring power and voice through a referendum to join the United Council of UW Students. United Council is a student advocacy organization founded in 1960 that is comprised of 17 UW System campuses, and it represents over 100,000 students across the state. With a marginal $2 fee from students on each campus, they are able to lobby the governor the state legislature, and the Board of Regents. And they lobby based on issues of our choosing. One example of an issue is that they are continuously advocating for is an increase in funding for the Lawton Grant and support on behalf of comprehensive initiatives to improve diversity in higher education. With United Council and its General Assembly meetings of student government delegations across the state, we can finally have voice in budget negotiations, tuition and financial aid, gender and diversity issues, and defending student rights. Our government is conspiring to deny you, the student body, the right to have a say and a vote regarding the important issue of United Council. But regardless of where we stand on United Council, regardless of whether we know about United Council or whether we agree with United Council, don't you think that students should at least have the right to have a say and to have a vote in the matter? Throughout the semester, we will be launching a petition campaign to have the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater become members of United Council. And on the student government election days of April 7th and April 8th, we must unite on behalf of student empowerment. But tonight, all I ask each of you to do is attend the WSG meeting on Monday night in the University Senator in room 259 at 7 o'clock p.m. And what I want you to do is at least show your presence at that meeting and defend the idea that just at least give students a right to have a vote on this issue. Because what's going to happen is the Senate is going to try to block this from being on the ballot, block this referendum from basically allowing you to have a say in the matter. And I think that is wrong, fundamentally wrong. Now, together, we can show that this is a new day of student empowerment and unity. We can show that this is a new kind of politics. And on that day, we can stand as one and sing in the words of a brand new anthem. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on until victory is won. Thank you so much. Anyone have any questions about this issue? Yeah.
For the members, could you please repeat that date?
It is Monday, so this coming Monday, in the University Center, room 259, 7 o'clock.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone have any other questions?